What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Night10611 here, and today I'm going to be reacting to another video by Filmcore. I'm a little late to this one. Um, it's called "I Added Accurate Dinosaurs into the Jurassic Park franchise." It's a 14-minute video, so yeah. Okay, Filmcore, let's see how accurate you made these dinosaurs.
This is what the original
I'm not doubting
Jurassic
him.
Park T-Rex breakout scene looks like. And this is what it looks like if it were done today with our modern understanding of dinosaurs.
Look at that T-Rex. I mean, you can tell it's animated, but that looks so good. Okay, Filmcore. Let's see what you're working with.
At the time, these were the most scientifically accurate dinosaurs we had ever seen on screen. But after 29 years,
Oh
they're
wow, I
obviously
didn't know
a bit
that.
outdated. Which begs the question, what would these iconic movie scenes look like with modern depictions of these magnificent animals? Well, to answer that, I went ahead and made scientifically accurate models of these 4 dinosaurs from the Jurassic Park franchise and added them back into the movies.
How'd you do this?
I knew that I had to start nowhere else but with everyone's favorite queen, Rexy.
Yep.
I needed her to be based around real science and everything we now know about the real animal. So I downloaded this 3D scan of a real fossil and dropped it into Blender. But the head was a bit wonky. I then remembered that I had this guy sitting right next to me. So
That's
I
cool.
went outside, took some photos
That's
with my
Ratu.
phone, and after putting it into some software, bam, an accurate, unwonky T-Rex skull. And this provided the perfect base to start sculpting. This is where I really get to build up the forms.
I don't know much about computers, especially animation and whatnot, but I would like to learn. But anyway, I'm just wow. I'm speechless. This looks so good. I know this is just the beginning, but my mind is just blown.
And shapes the creature and just really get her to look like a real, well-fed, living animal. This is actually my favorite part of the whole process. 15 million polygons later, the sculpt is all done. And now we're missing one more thing, color. Which is one of those things that doesn't fossilize. So what color should our dinosaurs be? Well, it's likely the dinosaurs were very brightly colored, just like modern birds, more brightly colored than the ones in the movies. Except, any real fan will know that those dinosaurs are supposed to be female.
Yeah.
Which means that the more dull and brown color.
Oh yeah, they would be darker. I almost forgot about that.
Accurate. So, since it wasn't broken, I decided
With most
not to fix it.
animals.
I then gave it a skeleton and did something I've never done before. I added muscle simulation for that extra sense of realism.
Wow, Filmcore, you went all out. Wow. If Filmcore, if you ever watch this video, which I highly doubt, this is wow. This is just so amazing the way you did all this. And this is just the first dinosaur.
Once the model is finished, here is where you really see what has changed. She's chunkier, has lips, but other than that, it's actually not that much of a deviation, which goes to show how accurate that Jurassic Park T-Rex really was for the time.
Man, look at that difference.
Where are the feathers? Well, T-Rex probably didn't have any. You see, it was probably just too big to have feathers.
I feel like it would overheat too.
An elephant wearing a coat in the savannah, it would have made the animal overheat.
That's what I just said.
Maybe a peach fossil covering a scene in prehistoric planet would have been possible, but there's little evidence for that also. And so, following Occam's razor and to save us from render time, I'm opting on a featherless T-Rex. In fact, she was so big that she probably couldn't even run, but her legs were so long that she could probably still beat you in a race.
Don't say it. Say it.
And I was also able to add this animated raindrop.
Yeah, the T-Rex would have a speed of 10 miles per hour, maybe 15 miles per hour, possible. But it wouldn't run at 30 miles per hour. Because if it were able to run at 30 miles per hour, it would probably trip over, and then and when it falls, all its weight would just probably instantly kill it, or it would just fall over and become prey to whatever other predator.
Material to really make her feel nice and wet. And to bring her into the movie was a process of matching the camera position and lighting of the original footage, rendering that out, and then comping her into the scenes inside of After Effects. And now, before we see everything put together, there's only one thing left to do, and that's tell you about today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. The first game to bring a true way. It's time to see what Jurassic Park would look like with a scientifically accurate T-Rex.
Alright guys, here we go. Guys and gals. The most iconic scene ever.
Where's the goat?
Oh my. This looks so good, it's literally giving me chills. And it's not just because the room is cold. I said that backwards, but you know what I mean. If the movie looked like this, I think I would have enjoyed it twice as much. Let me know if you guys would have too. Oh man. Little weird, but that's cool.
Moments later.
I'm talking about the model combined with the T-Rex, with that T-Rex model. But it is what it is.
Tim? Tim? Don't move.
I really hope I don't get copyrighted.
We don't move.
Oh yeah, also forgot to mention that T-Rex might have the best eyesight.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Ever. So...
Yeah, the T-Rex had one of the best eyesights ever. Like he just said. I know I'm repeating what he's saying, kind of. But I promise you guys, I did not watch this video before. All my reactions, all my opinions are genuine, okay? Well, in the Halloween, by Animated that I did a few days ago, I don't know what the hell I was saying. I was just saying random stuff. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, this is what would have happened.
However, T-Rex isn't the only dinosaur in this series. So next up,
Velociraptors.
the of the franchise, the Velociraptors. Now, these guys need to be terrifying. But you see, a real Velociraptor was about the size of a dog.
Yeah, I already
Not
know
very
that.
Scary, which explains why Spielberg based them on the biggest raptor we had yet.
The Utah Raptor,
Deinonychus.
right?
But even these guys weren't big enough. So what are we to do? Luckily for us, during filming, they found this guy, a 6 foot tall, 18 foot long raptor giant. This is the Utah Raptor.
I knew it.
I again started with a skeleton, and guys, its head was about the size of a man's torso. For a quick comparison,
Damn.
here's the difference between a Velociraptor, a Deinonychus, and finally, the Utah Raptor. This guy is terrifying, except for its jaw. Some people might think I made a mistake, but no, it very much looked like that. It was perfect for gobbling up hot dogs or starting a shrimp business. And, unlike the T-Rex, this guy was definitely
Okay, I got that.
feathers. So, the little fat kid in the movie who says,
More like a 6 foot turkey.
Yeah.
You have chosen death.
was more right than he could ever know. Because you see, not only would it have looked like a giant turkey, but it probably would have been about as intelligent. Which leads us to a question I want to address. Could a raptor have opened a door as shown in the movie?
No.
Well, not even modern birds can figure out how to... Oh, well then, that's good to know.
Okay, well, probably,
However,
but
unlike humans, dinosaurs...
yeah, they couldn't twist their wrists or anything like that. If their hands were like, if they were kind of tucked in and they're facing downwards, they would stay like that. Or they were like kind of to the side, they would stay like that. There's no way they would be able to twist their wrists.
couldn't pronate their wrists. And so if they tried this, well, their wrists would break.
Yeah.
So I had to animate it in such a way that it could grip the handle without its palm. With the animation and model now finished, we once again go through the process of coming into the scenes, and without further ado, here you have the kitchen scene from Jurassic Park with a scientifically accurate raptor.
Alright, here we go. Here, I watched this movie like a few days ago. Honestly, that looks a little bit more scary than it does in the movie, than the actual movie. Ooh.
Jimmy, what is it? It's a raptor.
Oh, I caught that. I caught that audio. I caught that audio. She said it's a raptor, not a velociraptor. Oh man.
But now let's see it with an accurate velociraptor.
Okay. This is gonna be kind of dumb, but this is how it would go probably. Let's see. Yeah.
Next up is an animal probably hell of the worst.
I gotta see that again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is how it would go.
Next up is an animal was probably hell of the worst, the Spinosaurus. Now, to be fair, in 2001, when they made the third movie, there wasn't that much information available. However, recent discoveries has given us a much better look at one of the franchise's most
wait, hold on, what did that say?
The dinosaur was probably hell of the worst, the Spinosaurus. Now, to be fair, in 2001, when they made the third movie, there wasn't that much information.
A ton of the initial fossil finds that literally got blown up in the World War II. Oh, okay.
Available. However, recent discoveries has given us a much better look at one of the franchise's most controversial dinosaurs. And oh boy, are you guys in for a ride. Why? Because this guy was weird. How weird? Firstly, he was...
I will admit that, but I always thought it looked kind of cool. Not only in the movie, but also the way it actually looks.
Gigantic, 50 feet long, and truly one of the largest and biggest meat eaters that ever lived.
Yeah, he was big as hell.
Long arms, short legs, its crocodile-like head, and its paddle-like tail, which it likely used to propel itself forward in the water to catch fish. And all this points to one thing. It seemed to be at least semi-aquatic. So how much different is this weird chimera of a dinosaur from what we thought? Well, this is what he looked like in the movies, this is what he looked like in 2013, and now here's our modern reconstruction. A far cry from the terrestrial beasts seen in the movies. And it's clear that this guy wasn't spending too much time hunting on land. Which brings us to the most controversial scene in the entire franchise, and one that I knew you guys would want me to address. Could a Spinosaurus...
Until like a year ago, I always questioned that. Like, who would actually win, a T-Rex or a Spinosaurus?
Actually beat a T-Rex. And well, for that, I'm just going to refer to paleontologist Dr. Dave Hone.
I refuse on principle to answer the question who would win in a fight between, because I think it is the most trite, boring and uninteresting thing that one could possibly say about dinosaurs, even in fiction. But it's T-Rex.
It pretty much comes down to
Yeah.
T-Rex being just too heavily armored by dinosaur, especially when compared to Spinosaurus. With its super powerful bite force, as soon as he got the initial neck bite in,
Yeah.
well, it's game over.
Oh, sh...
However, I actually love the Spinosaurus, and I think the debate takes away from how cool and unique this dinosaur really was.
Fair
So
point,
instead,
but
for
yeah, I
recreation,
liked it
since
too.
everything about his anatomy points to him being a swimmer, there's no better scene to recreate than the one in the river, to really show off Spinosaurus
I remember this scene.
natural habitat. And once again, with all that out of the way, here is Jurassic Park 3 with a scientifically accurate Spinosaurus.
That intro still gets me like that.
Switch
Oh
to
my
Boost
God.
for the power to
No
save.
one gives a
With an
crap.
unlimited plan for $25 a month.
F off. Here we go. Did you guys see how big he was? I mean, I know that's what they just said, but when you actually see it on screen accurately, look how big he is. I paused it at the wrong moment. I paused. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, damn.
A few moments later.
Oh yeah, the gasoline in the water. That always looks so cool to me. You can still see the fire in his body.
I wanted to do at least one dinosaur from the new movies, but considering the first two films feature fictionalized hybrids, there was only one option.
The Giganotosaurus.
Carnivore the world has ever seen.
Did I say
The
it right?
Giganotosaurus.
Yeah, I said it right.
Oh boy. Now this, while definitely a cool design, is also one of the least accurate depictions of any dinosaur in the entire franchise, especially considering that we have quite a few fossils of the
Just to let y'all know, I have not seen the movie yet.
real animal, and the one shown in the movie could be mistaken for another hybrid. So what did the Giganotosaurus actually look like? Well, if T-Rex was a Mike Tyson of the Cretaceous, then the Giganotosaurus would be the Usain Bolt, built much more for speed and athleticism compared to a heavyweight brawler. And I think that really comes through in our model. So, was he truly the biggest meat eater that ever lived? Well, he was definitely big, but really probably about as big as T-Rex.
I actually did not know that.
Any size difference is kind of negligible, so Spinosaurus is still the king in that regard. However, this time I was just running low on time, so instead I brought him into Unreal Engine where I rebuilt the entire scene from scratch. And so here
From
is
scratch.
Jurassic World Dominion
Damn.
with a scientifically accurate Giganotosaurus.
Once again, I will say I have not seen the movie, but also besides that, this is wow. Oh. Oh, the insect was on fire.
Giganotosaurus.
Okay.
Biggest carnivore the world has ever seen.
A few moments later.
I will say again, this looks so good.
Oh yeah, come here.
Ooh.
And there you have Jurassic Park with scientifically accurate dinosaurs. Let me know which one was your favorite and
Wow. Wow. Now do what this title says. Which was your favorite scientifically accurate dinosaur? My favorite, personally, I feel like was the T-Rex. My second favorite was the Spinosaurus, and third is the Velociraptor, or the Utah Raptor. Anyway, that's gonna be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go subscribe to Filmcore. They make he, she, or they. Well, obviously he. Shut up. Anyway, he or they always makes great videos. Go show them some love. Link will be in the description for this video, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.